Hey, this is Dave and Rich again from houseparents.com. Today we're going to show you how to connect PVC pipe. Okay, we've already got this project a little bit underway just to give it a bit of brevity. But here's what we have. We had a drain that came across here and went right through this hole. This is to our guest bath in the other room. But the problem is, because of the new vanity, we bought a floating vanity, and there was interference with the bottom of the cabinet right there. So we decided to cut this pipe and we're going to reroute it through this hole. And to do this, you can call a plumber or you can do it yourself. And this is this is very simple stuff that you really can do. Save yourself just a ton of money. All you have to do, you need a few tools. This is our go-to multi-tool. These things are beyond a doubt a great tool to have. You can check, if you want one like that, you can check it in the link below. But all you need is something to cut the pipe. This, a saw, a sawzall, and then pipe cement. And this is primer, purple primer, and this is a clear cement that you can use. And they make all kinds of different cements, waterproof or whatever you need. But for our purposes, we're indoors. We can just use regular cement. And what I've done is I have all the pipes, all the pieces that I need. And as you can see, I already have purple primer on the parts that are going to marry to each other. So on the outside of this one and on the inside of this one, and then you put them together like this with the regular cement. But you can also see that I have lines on these pipes. And what I did is I pre-assembled everything to go through this hole, and the lines are going to make sure everything's aligned correctly, so that when I glue it, I don't accidentally spin this pipe at a weird angle like that where I wouldn't be able to use it. So the lines make sure that these pipes are all perfectly aligned with the setup that I had before. And that's basically what I'm shooting for, to go to that hole. Now the upper hole. So the last thing that we have to do now is just assembly. Once your purple primer, once you've primed your pipes, I always lay my pipes out in the order that I'm going to cement them, and then you just go to it. Now this is our purple primer, and I'll just show you what I did. First, it just comes with a little brush on it, and you just wipe it on here. And all you want to do is just get a coating. It cleans off your surface, make sure there's no crap on there, and prepares it to be cemented. Once you've done all that, which I already have, the next step is to use the cement. And this stuff it'll stink really bad and it'll rot your brain cells. So breathing this at a minimum is good. Open windows, doors, all that kind of stuff. One thing about this is it sets up very fast. So once I put this on, it's it's very important to get cementing it quickly. So I'm just going to put it on the purple surface that I've already primed it with. And then my first piece, like that. And then I'm going to put these together. And then you count to, usually you give it a twist and count to 15 or so. And I'm holding it because if I were to let this go, it makes a chemical bond and it forces that pipe away from the fitting. And so till it basically welds itself together, I hold that pipe. Again, it's just 10 or 15 seconds. And that's a permanent bond. That's never coming loose again. That's why I have these marks on here, so I don't make a mistake. And then after you get that first one in, do the next piece. Okay, so now I put cement on the next piece that's going to mate together. I've got my lines, so I'll push it in and then turn it to align like that. And this does not look right at all. This is not right. I did the wrong side. Crap. All right, so we had a little bit of a snafu there. I ended up, while I was gibbering and jabbering, I laid a piece down and ended up making this backwards. So all my marks are on this side, but this is the way it's going to fit on the pipe. So here's the deal. The purpose of this is just to show you how to connect it. And so I'm going to do the next to last connection here. I've already, again, put the primer on the surfaces that are going to mate together, here on the inside and there on the outside. Now all that's left is to put the cement on here. And so we'll do that. Yeah, don't get, also you should probably be wearing gloves. I should be wearing gloves with this, but it's too late now because this stuff is toxic. All right, so I've got it on there, so I'm going to put it on here and give it a twist, a turn as I push it on. And then I can put this on here. I'll level on this to make sure I'm in a pretty good way. Okay. And then, like I said before, just hold it 10 or 15 seconds, and it makes a very solid connection. After this, I've got one piece left, and that's this final piece. And I want to go ahead and test fit this again, because I have to make sure that this drain is actually not draining uphill. So I'm going to go back in the other room and measure it. I'll put the level on it, and if it's all good, I'll put a mark on here, and then we'll go ahead and do the final connection. All right, so I'm just putting a level on this to make sure it's indeed going downhill. So all the water's running the right direction. So that's good. So now I can go back in the other side, and we'll make our final connection. So lastly, I made sure that that's at the correct level that I want. So then I just make lines across from each other like this and like that. So I know that I'm going to get these pipes on 100%. And yeah, these lines now are correct. Before, when I had our little snafu, all my other lines are on the opposite side because I assembled it backwards, but that's the way life is. Anyway, we'll do it right this time. So all I have to do, same process as before. We've got the purple primer already on there for cleaning it and priming it, and then we'll put our cement on here on the surfaces that are going to meet together. And simple as that. I'm going to put this in the hole, and we'll dial it in, and that is that. I'm just going to hold it here for a second and just have a little bit of patience. Okay, that's it. And that's a pretty permanent connection. So if you ever have to reroute a drain line or anything that's PVC, we've done a lot of PVC work outside as well with our pond and stream. So these kinds of skills are hardly skills at all if you know what to do in the right steps. So give it a try on something maybe that's not so terribly important, and you'll see how easy it is, and you'll be prepared for your next chance to save a few dollars and do a little PVC plumbing yourself. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when these videos, our new videos, come out. Also, if you have a like or a comment you want to share with us, please do. We're just trying to help you guys. If you're a DIYer, we're trying to help you down the road to doing a project just a little bit better the next time. Thanks again for viewing.